do it there. Bill? 2 bills? My bullet right, you know.
At this point, you know what I'm thinking?
After the 5th or 6th time, people would have realized that the joke was kind of getting a bit stale. But no, you keep going. You do not.
Antonio's all about determination.
Yeah.
Antonio's all about Antonio. Bring us in.
Hi there, YouTube. I'm Craig here again with Bill and Antonio.
Ooh-ah.
And we are the Social Vultures. Bill, take it from the top.
I will take us from the top. Thank you.
Excellent.
Ting ting, you got nailed.
Yeah, go on, Bill.
Okay, so Mark from Cleveland, Ohio,
First in flight.
right?
Buckeye State.
Buckeye State. Yeah.
Okay. Mark says, as a person, I think Alan Moore is a real, starts with an A and ends with an E.
Oh, I can spell it.
We can say
that A was
A-hole?
he is an asshole.
There you go, asshole. I think that's the word you were looking for.
But he's a talented asshole.
But he's a tremendous writer, and I've loved all his books and adaptations of his work. If there was one film based on his work you would like to see rebooted, or I guess just made, if there's something that hasn't been, which one would it be? So we are going to discuss
Movies.
what we'd like to see redone and Alan Moore in general.
Well, first off, I'm glad you're making the killing joke into the animated movie. That was Alan
right.
Moore. It's beautiful. What I've seen so far, I love it.
Yeah, cool.
I've enjoyed all his movies. Beef Vendetta, Killer, League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, loved it.
Extraordinary Gentleman, I don't think gets enough credit.
No, it does
That's
not.
a cool movie.
And even V doesn't get as much credit as it should.
For Vendetta is beautiful.
And of course, Watchmen, the greatest anti-superhero movie ever adapted and made.
I love that
Yeah,
movie.
still one of our most favorites of all time.
Yeah.
Even though Alan Moore hates everything it's adapted of his work,
Yeah.
I think phenomenal
But
work.
that comes with being an asshole.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, so.
Exactly. So, you know, what I like to see made, I don't know if I would remake any substance of it. I have no problem with
I don't think I would.
What about-
Like, I mean, why not take another shot at League of Extraordinary Gentlemen and expand it, do another story?
Or a second,
Well, there was a second
there was
book.
more
I
than
think.
one book.
I think there was at least a
Yeah,
second
that'd be
volume.
cool. Then I'd love to see
Because
those.
he comes back Quartermain.
There's all those characters I'd love to see expanded on.
Yeah.
And
The Invisible Man was the scene stealer for me a lot of that movie.
for me, it was
Vampire?
Mina. Was
Mina?
it Mina? Or
Yeah,
was
Mina.
It was Mina,
Mina,
right?
yeah, Mina or
She
Nina.
was
one of those.
great.
Yeah.
No, I know the
Hyde
name
was good.
Mina. Yeah, like everybody was great.
And Nemo was, I love Nemo
He
as
was
well.
great. When he fought, awesome.
In that car? Are you serious?
Yeah,
An 8-wheeled vehicle in
Yeah, it was
1905 or whatever?
But I'd love them to revisit that. It wouldn't have to be a remake.
Yeah,
but
don't
I'd like to
redo the
see
first
them
one.
remake it.
Continue it.
Yeah.
But at this point, I would like to point out that he wrote From Hell, which was
Right,
Johnny
which
Depp.
I
with Johnny
love
Depp.
From Hell.
Yeah.
That
I know that.
movie.
Yep.
And
Not
that
know that.
was that the Hughes brothers? Which brother? It was brothers that directed that. But that movie is amazing.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. If that would come back, I would like to see that.
I'm a Jack the Ripper. I don't know what you call somebody.
You're not a fan
I'm not a fan.
of serial disemboweler, but
I really like his work. But I'm a follower of his mythology.
If you want to do a Swamp Thing movie,
And I thought I thought From Hell was beautiful.
they talk about doing Swamp Thing, do the Alan Moore Swamp Things.
Swamp Thing is one of those properties that, like, come on, get around to it, do it right.
But-
Be cool.
He wrote it for a while and he just totally reimagined Swamp Thing. So if you want to do a good Swamp Thing movie, go back to Alan Moore because he's like the aficionado. It's a lot of this Elseworld, shall we say, type of stories.
Yeah.
Because the Killing Joke, I remember reading that back in the 90s it came out. And I said, oh please, make a movie of this.
I think I only read it for the first time. My brother bought it for me for my birthday, and it was like 6 or 7 years ago. It was the first time I ever read it.
Great.
Yeah,
Just a great book.
I think this might be a title that you're familiar with. Sorry to
That's all right.
interrupt, but Promethea. That was also an Alan Moore. He also wrote Alan Moore. Promethea is basically, it's been a while since I read it. It's about a story of Sophie Bangs, a college student, and basically she embodies this entity, and its task is to bring about the apocalypse. But I believe it falls in love with like humanity and the earth, so it's a very conflicted sort of
that'd be interesting.
But anybody who's big into comics and Alan Moore would know Promethea, and if you'd like to see that either as a TV series or as a film, I'm on board with that as well.
Yeah, so as for reboot, I don't think, don't
touch Watchmen because it's great.
Oh, yeah,
and don't
ever.
touch V because it's great.
Yeah, unless you want to do before Watchmen, that's a different story. But that wasn't Alan Moore, that's not even going there. But yeah, League, do a second part. Don't redo the first. I thought it was well cast, it was well paced, and Sean Connery and the guy who played the American, I can't remember his name now. Love his character.
Yeah, but yeah, the whole cast in that was great.
Great.
They all nailed it.
Dorian Gray, I love the guy who played Dorian Gray in that movie. So yeah. Don't reboot it, just make it continue.
Yeah.
Of that one, you know.
And by all means, because he's such a great writer and has such great stories, dig into what he's done. Find something that nobody's done yet. Make that.
Yeah. You know, maybe more Elseworld movies, because and do Swamp Thing. I had no problem doing Swamp Thing. It's,
Well, why has that title not been adapted to the screen yet?
They made Swamp.
Well, it has,
they had a
but
Swamp.
You're right, but not lately in the new, sort of age of hero.
I mean,
the
even
reboot.
that one has its fans.
Yeah, so there's always a cult following for for these. Look at Guardians, an obscure '70s superhero title that.
If they can do Guardians of the Galaxy, they can do Swamp Thing.
Enough said. So great.
And even though he is an asshole, we agree with you.
He's not a very nice man, shall we? He's a very private person.
Yeah.
To say comment.
Well, he's not private in that he constantly harangues, the current crop of writers and artists in the comic industry today, and that's why I'm not a big
let's not
fan.
sugarcoat it.
But you know what? I guess when he thinks he's good, he has the power to say that.
Fair enough.
Just if Lucas wants to put people down, hey, it's George Lucas. He can say what he wants. Spielberg wants to say something. Hey, you're Spielberg. You've heard that right to have
A lot
your
of people
opinion.
think Lucas is an asshole.
Oh yeah. THX, all this technology, digital cameras, George Lucas. Or we won't go there. So, folks, who was that? Ian?
It was
Oh, sorry.
Ian. Yeah, no. Mark.
Mark, sorry.
Sorry about that.
Sorry. So,
Mark from Cleveland.
Mark from Cleveland, great question. If you need something, you don't agree with that, convey to us what it is, and we'll put it on the air for sure. Anything Watchmen, we'll talk about Watchmen forever.
Yeah.
We'll go on and on and on. Had the best movie soundtracks to go.
That's great.
Beautiful. So, for Night Owl, Rorschach, and the Silk Spectre, we are the Social Vultures.
Oh boy.
We'll see you next time.
Good night.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Just thank you.
Good night, folks.